Life is like toilet paper. You're either on a roll or taking shit from some asshole.
Well, alright guys, as you can see, I got my new truck. Now, it's not new like they said it was going to be new. It's a 2021, and it's got 54,000 miles on it, but no damage, except for the front. I'll show you there in a second. It's got all the flashers on it, more than my other truck had. But yeah, that's it. It is a 2021 Chevrolet Colorado. It's got 54,000 miles on it. I also did get all of my equipment, which I'm going to show you here in a second, because got to pull it all out and everything. I need to get water out of there and all that other kind of stuff. But yeah, there we go. And tomorrow we start out in the field. I got to go meet. The first stop is in Winter Springs. So I'm gonna, and I gotta be there at 7 o'clock, which means I gotta get up at like 5, leave here by 6, get up at 5:30, leave here by 6, I think. I gotta look at the address and how long it's gonna take me from here to get to there, so I'll figure that out later tonight, and then, yeah, start out in the field, starting real jobs, real locating. But yeah, anyway, guys, just wanted to show you my truck. I told you they would be getting me one. I didn't think it was gonna be this soon, but they just swapped me out with one. I got a whole bunch of stuff in there I need to take out now. And that's it for now, guys. Later. Oh, by the way, it is a cloudy, rainy. It got up to 97 today. During the day, it was 116 degree heat index. But since the rain came, it's dropped. I think now it's like 89. It dropped like 10 degrees in a matter of like an hour. But yeah, it's kind of a cloudy day, but we need the rain. We need the rain. I gotta go fix my stupid pool pump. It blew the circuit breaker. I'm guessing yesterday sometime. I don't know. Every time I start a full-time job, something happens to that pool pump. Anyway, more on that later. See ya. Alright guys, so like I said, my pool pump went off yesterday. I did come out here and check the circuit breaker this morning on my way to work because I noticed it wasn't running and it was tripped. So I shut it off. Now I just went out there and just turned the clock to a point where I know it's not going to come on. So I'm going to kick this on. And then I'm going to walk back out here and see if I can kick the pump on. And if it trips it, I don't know what's wrong. But let's see what happens. Getting tired of this stuff, guys. Really getting tired of this pool pump stuff every time I start to work. Every time. Alright, so. Okay, I got power. Let me see what happens when I turn it on. Ooh, that did not sound good. Okay. I'm gonna have to take that off and figure out what the hell happened. But I'm not gonna be able to do that till the weekend. So I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I'm getting tired of this stuff. Anyway, well, you seen it, you heard it, I'm sure. Fried, I'm sure that circuit breaker out there popped. Gonna have to take that off and figure out what went wrong. Project for another day. Later, guys. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is Friday afternoon. I got home just in time. We were out in the field all day today, and it was 112 degrees. It was 99 degrees in the shade. It was completely brutal. We are in the midst of this heat wave going on down here. It is torture. It really is torture. It's unbelievable. But I got home just in time. Oh, look, my seed pod opened. See it? God there. That wasn't like that this morning. Anyway, popped open. Anyway, we're getting a torrential downpour right now. I just got back literally 5 minutes before this started. Unbelievable. But anyway, yeah, I did survive my first day out in the field. It's going to be a tough summer if it stays this hot. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be tough. It really is. I did my first locate by myself today. I located a telephone line underground. The whole front yard, I did that all by myself. Pretty cool. Guy said I did a good job. He goes, congratulations, you did your first solo locate. I'm like, cool. Thunder. And this is that annoying, it's kind of windy, and it's kind of a small, heavy drizzle rain, which is now starting to come in a lot more. I should look at the radar and see how bad this is going to get. This just came in out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I seen the clouds coming, and all of a sudden it's here, and bam, it's windy, blowing. And you can see the trees over there. It's going pretty good. Flag's going pretty good. But anyway, guys, yeah, I just want to tell you, made it through my first first full day of outdoor in the field training. We were in Winter Springs today, about 30-40 minutes away from me. But yeah, anyway, guys, went pretty good. Pretty happy still. Like I said, the only thing's going to be the heat. The heat's going to be the torture. If this high pressure would just move out of the way a little bit, we'd be good. But all right, guys, I'm going to go watch this storm come through. Later. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It is a cloudy, rainy, boner stick is down type of day today. It's been like this most of the afternoon. It has also been like this most of the last week and a half, which is one reason why I haven't gotten to my pool pump yet, because every time I get home from work or go out there to do it on the weekend, there's only been one weekend, 2 days, it's been raining all day, and I'm not dealing with 220 volts of electricity on a rainy day. Just not going to happen. So I just got to wait and figure that out later. It's actually, I'm feeling it now. It's drizzling again. But yeah, anyway, gotta tell you, Friday we went out in the field. Today we went out in the field, and my team, the team that I'm on, I got my the trainer, the coach, Sean. He is teaching us so much stuff that the classroom didn't even come close to teaching us. And you know, me, I learn out in the field. I learn by doing. The classroom stuff, I get very bored, very distracted. But out there in the field these last couple days, I mean, I have learned so much. I mean, we've been killing it, looking up electricity, phone lines, cable lines, and everything. And he's even said, he goes, you guys are probably the best class that I've ever had. You three. There's me, Jim, and Daniel. He goes, you guys know what you're doing. He says, I've had classes where these people would hook up and they'd walk 2 feet and they'd lose a signal and they'd just stand there like, what do I do now? And, you know, we figured out. Now, granted, we're working, the three of us together, you know, to figure it out before we go ask him. And we do kind of figure it out. We have made some mistakes, which is why you're in training. And, you know, Sean just kind of explained it to us in a way that, you know, the classroom teachers didn't do. The classroom teachers went by protocol and how this and this should be done. Sean, our coach, says, well, no, yeah, you can do it that way, but if you just do it like this or do it like this, you'll get it right away. You'll be able to find it. Double check yourself just to make sure you're on the right line. Spray it and mark it. But yeah, I'm learning a lot, and it's very interesting. It is very interesting. I don't like the heat. We've been out there in 105, 110 degree days. Now, granted, we're new, so we're only doing like houses and small little stuff. But as the more experience you get, you're going to be getting bigger projects where, you know, you might have to hook up to someplace and walk 2,000 feet on a line to market. But that's months from now. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I do have my new truck. I don't know if I told you that or not, but they did give me a new truck. Because this side right here on my old truck was all smashed in. But anyway, yeah, I kind of like it. It keeps giving me an oil warning. I just put oil in there. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to take it into the shop, but I'm not doing it. I had extra oil. I just dumped it in there. We'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, it is a warm, gloomy day today. It's supposed to be like this tomorrow. It's supposed to be like this all week. It's been like this the last week and a half. It's supposed to be like this again today. Heat index is 105, 110, and pouring rain in the afternoons. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. My seed pod is doing pretty good. I have seen a couple bees this time, but not many. I don't think that one's going to make it either. But yeah, and that's about it. I have my peach tree that I'm going to be planting probably in another few days or so when I get some time, maybe over the weekend or maybe one night after work if it ain't raining, because it ain't gonna take long. But yeah, anyway, guys, so that's it for now. More later. Good afternoon, everybody. It is another rainy day. It got up to 104 heat index today. Now they're saying Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 110, 114 heat index. Unbelievable, unbelievable. By the way, if you look over there, my next door neighbor is getting a new roof, and that only leaves now me with the old roof, the neighbor across the street there, and the neighbor across the street there. Everybody else around here has gotten new roofs on their house. Now, I know I've told you this before. I know I'm going to have to get one. My insurance company is going to make me. I'm really surprised that they haven't done that yet. I really am, but I know it's coming. I know it's coming. But anyway, yeah, it was a hot day out there today. Yesterday was really bad. It got really muggy, really humid real early, like by 8:30. I mean, we were just pouring sweat. I mean, it was like 101 at 8:30 in the morning. Unbelievable. Yeah, next couple days also. This heat wave, this has got to stop. This has got to stop. I don't do good in a real high heat like that. Luckily, my coaching has let me go back to my truck when I need, you know, to sit in there for a couple minutes to cool off. But yeah, it's been unbelievable. It's been unbelievable. Now, when I'm out on my own, I got a little bit more leeway. I can stay in the truck a little longer. You know, I can do all the stuff that we, like the final entering of all the information that we do at the end of the job, and looking at the prints and everything at the beginning of the job. I'll be able to do that in my truck. I don't got to be outside with everybody else. The reason we're outside is because we're all learning, and if somebody has a problem, you know, we help each other to go through everything to figure it out. And I am getting it. I am getting it. Slowly but surely I'm getting it. Me and technology don't really get along all that great, like this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm getting it. Slowly but surely I'm getting it. The more repetitiveness that I do it, does that sound right? Repetitive. The more times I do it over and over, I'm slowly picking it up where I need to go. I always got stuck on one thing on the ticket, and now I'm kind of getting past that. So it's coming around. I got another week of training, a week and 2 days of training, and then I go for my certification test. And if I pass that, I'm good to go. If I don't pass that, I got to go back to class, go back through another thing of training, and then try to get recertified again. I think they give you 2 or 3 times to get certified. If you don't do it by then, they let you go. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm not that worried about that part of it. But yeah, yesterday drove through a torrential downpour to get home. Today I thought I was going to hit it, but it must have just snuck past before I got home. But anyway, I know this is getting long, 3 minutes. But yeah, I just wanted to show you neighbor over there getting a new roof. And that's it for now, guys. Later. Well, guys, you ain't gonna believe this. My neighbor Julie, on the side next to me, the one that's getting the roof done, she was walking her dog. She came by, and they're the ones that just had the fence put up, and she noticed my car in the backyard, the Firebird I have there. And she came by and asked me what I was doing with it. I said, you know, I want to just get rid of it, blah blah, this and that. And so she said, you know, well, maybe I can help you make some calls. I'm like, you know, if you want to do that, if we get anything for it, we can split the money, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, yeah, I'm good with that. So she went back home. She came back literally not more than 30 minutes later, said, you know, I made one phone call. I found this guy. Here's his number. Give him a call. And basically he's coming Saturday morning, between 9 and 11, I think is what he said. So I need to get that fence panel down sometime before Saturday morning. I'll probably do it maybe Friday when I get home from work. Maybe I might start tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, they're gonna take that Firebird, drag it out of the yard and get rid of it for me. Pretty cool. I don't want to see that thing go because I really like that car, but yeah, they're gonna take it, they're gonna get rid of it, and that's gonna be it. Pretty cool. I'll show you when it happens. Later, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to be taking down a section of the fence over here. Just got home from work. I'll tell you about that later. My feet are killing me. Did a lot of walking today. A lot of walking. We did a 6-house underground thing. I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, here's what I need to do. Since I cannot get this lock open because it is rusted shut, and it probably hasn't been open in 12 years when I put it on. Take out these bolts, take out the fence, take out the gate, knock this panel off, dig out these 2 posts, and hopefully that should be good. So let me get you set up here on a little time lapse. Let's get going. Alright guys, there you go. It is open now to the backyard. There's my fence post. I'm probably going to reuse those. That I'm going to throw away. I'm going to get rid of that section too. But now they should have enough room to winch that car out of there when they come tomorrow. Hopefully if they come tomorrow. I'm still hoping they do. But yeah, going to say goodbye to my Firebird. I was going to fix that up, but got away from me, and economy hit, and loss of jobs and all that kind of stuff. Couldn't do it. But this is a classic car. It's a classic car. 1985 Pontiac Firebird. Only this body style was made this year in 85. Same with the emblem. The only year that emblem was made. And then probably most expensive thing on the back of this car is probably that tail light. That's original, all original. But anyway, it's going away, finally getting it out. It's gonna be a sad day tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Later. What is up, everybody? It is a beautiful, starting to get a little cloudy, 96-degree day. Heat index today was 114 degrees where I was at over here in DeLand. Now we had a huge job today. We had to mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different properties. They're running, Spectrum's running a conduit underground for their new fiber optic network. And the first house was around the corner, so we had to start there. Then we had to locate all the way around the corner, all the way to the first house, all the way past the first house, past the second house, past the third house, past the fourth house. And we had to do all the services. We had to do the electric, we had to do the cable, we had to do all the service lines, all the secondary lines, all the main lines. We had to do everything. It took all day long, and I probably walked if I had a pedometer on me, I probably walked 15 miles today, because, you know, figure walking up and down a block of 5, 6 houses, because you got to figure we went around the corner. So maybe 6 houses, 7 houses. Walking that probably, easily 50 times back and forth, because you're tracing the wire one way, then you got to trace it the other way, then you got to trace it another wire one way, trace another wire the other way. And there was, I don't know, like 9, 10, 11 different wires we had to trace, plus the lamppost wires and the transformer wires, and it was a lot. It was a lot. And my feet, even though those boots are comfortable, they are very comfortable, but they were hurting my feet today for a little bit. So I took them off. My feet feel better now, so I'm just gonna relax right now, and that's about it for today. I just took that fence down because they're hopefully coming to get rid of the Firebird tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, guys, just wanted to tell you how my day went. It's very hot. I went through probably 6 bottles of water and 2 bottles of Gatorade. But yeah, it was a hot one today, and it's going to be like this the whole next week too. For the unforeseeable future, it's just going to keep going like this. I wish this high pressure that's above us would get the hell out of here, because that's what's doing it. It's just been sitting here the last 2 weeks. It's just been sitting here. Texas, the whole Gulf of Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Florida. We've all been blasted by this heat. It's even gone up into like Arizona. I think they were supposed to be like 120 today for their high. Death Valley is supposed to be 131 today, the highest ever temperature recorded on Earth. Unbelievable what's going on with the weather this year. But hopefully it looks like it might rain here in a little bit. They're saying it's supposed to, about 5, 6, 7 o'clock, which is good. Give us a good downpour. I need to get the ground wet. I got a tree to plant this weekend. Hopefully we're gonna get around to that. I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow after they come take the car. But anyway, guys, that's it for now. Later. There's my flash. Alright guys, well that was this week's Around the House. Basically, I got rid of my Firebird. Now, I bought that Firebird, 2007 maybe, 2008, somewhere around that line. My goal was to fix it up. It was a unique year. It was a 1985. It was between the old 1984 model and the new revamped 1986 model. They only came out with that style for that 1 year, 1985, and that's what that one was. My original plan was I was going to take it, I was going to restore it, and I started doing that. I put the sunroof in it, I replaced the dash, I did a few things, did some body work, all that kind of stuff, but then the first economy hit back in, 2009, 2010, and work hours went way down, wasn't making the money anymore, so I was just driving it around, and one day I was on the highway, I was coming home, on the highway, I was probably going a little bit too fast, probably pushing it a little bit too hard, and when I got home, the engine was knocking pretty bad, so I basically just ended up parking it. I was going to jump back into it later. I was going to get a new motor for it, put a new transmission in it, get it all redone, bucket race seats. I had a whole plan on restoring that car. But then the economy hit again. Second time, and never really recovered off of that one. So the thing was just parked on the side of the house because I had it in my driveway for a little while. So I moved it over to the side of the house to get it out of the driveway because it wasn't running. The engine was blown. And it sat there for many, many, many years. Probably close to 10, 11 years, 12 years almost, pretty much. And my neighbor that got the new fence a while back seen the car in the yard. They didn't know it was there. And I was talking with her about it, like I told you. And she has this place that she knows of that will buy old used junk cars. So she called them up for me. And they said, yeah, they're interested. So then she gave me the number. I called them. They came out. They originally said they were going to give me like $300. But then when they got here and found out how bad a shape it was really in, because it's been sitting out there for, like I said, 10, 11 years. It was all rusted and all the tires were flat. And they ended up giving me $50. And they took it away, which to me, at this point in time, it's fine. I wasn't going to get around to restoring it like I wanted to do anyway. So they came, they gave me $50, took the fence down, had them haul it out. It's gone now. So I'm good with it. I would have really liked to have restored it, but I just, times in the world made sure that that didn't happen. But anyway, yeah, that was it, guys. And then let's see, the other, my pool pump went out again. That's coming up. That's coming up. Keep checking back the next couple weeks or so. You'll see what actually happened to that motor. Just wait and see. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. That's where I'm going to leave it here for that. I know this is getting kind of long, so if you like this video, guys, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Come back Tuesday for another taste test challenge, and come back next Friday for another Around the House. And I will see you guys then. Thanks, guys.